What happened to my generator? Oh no! Remember that pretty thing I made? Looks like it got pilfered. Everything's gone in it. There's a reason for that. My last light bill was high. Really high. The one before that was even higher. It actually floored me. And that made me think. I tell you, these electric companies, they can kiss my grits, to say it in a nice way. And the more that I'm less dependent on them, the better I like it. I had the storage case that I was storing some junk. Well, the junk's gone. But I was trying to seal it up a lot better. What I did. Ta-da! I'm just using that inside the floor, and it's just storage. This is my solar system. A lot of the components is what was in that box. There's my solar charger. Power fuse block. The inverter. 2000 continuous, 4000 surge. My battery system. Got only 5. You know, beggars can't be choosers. I can only get what I can afford. If I had my choice, I'd rather had 300 amp hour lip POV4 batteries. They're lithium. They hold a lot more charge. You can discharge them a lot more. These batteries here, they don't hold, they drain fast. And when you get about halfway down, you know, basically you've depleted it. That's why that little charger I've got, I can run this during the daytime with my solar panel that I modified. It's kind of cool. It's kind of a cloudy day today, but the sun comes up over there, and when it does, I can catch that. I'm gonna modify this pole. What I want to do is, now that goes up to one of my radio antennas, but that small mast, what I want to do, way up there, I've got a rotor. That's a dipole antenna that can move. I want to steal that rotor. I want to put at the bottom of this. I want to cut some of this off and then modify inside of it to support that smaller tube, which can go into the rotor, and maybe try to turn this thing. Then again, what's going to support and hold the rotor? I'll figure something out. I always do. But still, you know, for just 2 panels, I'll turn it this way because when the sun does come out, it's right above us. And then when the evening, when it goes that way, I'll be glad when fall comes and these leaves go away and they go bye-bye. But then I'll turn this around to face that way. During the day, I have no problem running this. And what I'm doing, I'm running my office, the computers, security cameras, router, stuff like that, printer. And I can run more. I can do that with the solar, collecting and pumping the energy into the or through the batteries and on out. That there, if y'all remember, that's my little switch, my little plug for the solar panel. There's that AC dual outlet plate, and I've got had to do some cutting on my windowsill, but oh well. But I had to fix it so nothing would cut into it, and deep enough that I could still close the door. That's where my power. This little wire here, I've got it hooked to a little monitor. I can flick on and see what my my power and my batteries are. Those are those two, as y'all know, is flooded cell, lead acid, flooded lead acid batteries, and these are sealed lead acid. Lead acid is same chemistry, same composition, so it's no problem. Be different if like one was a couple was AGM and or lithium. You either got to go one way or the other. If I had the money and everything, then if I had a 100 amp 100 amp hour life POV4 lithium battery, just one of those would take the place of those three sealed. But the price of them, a little bit high. And yeah, two of those I paid $75 each, and then one I paid $59. There was a coupon, and I was able to get that from Harbor Freight. If I had my choice, I'd have had a better batteries, but that just didn't work out for me. So that's my wish list, which probably won't ever get fulfilled. But I would gladly, and these are good batteries, hold up real good. I'd gladly get rid of these and just have 3 of those 100 amp hour lithium batteries. That would really run the system sweet. But right now it does work. There is power going in, and that means that's power that I am not buying from the stupid electric company. But when nighttime comes, I'll go back on house current with the computers and stuff. I'll switch back over, and then I'll turn this plug the charger up and let it charge for a little while at nighttime before I go to bed. And that throws the battery back up some, and then in the morning we start all over again. That's what Clarksville Digger's been doing. My garden looks so pathetic. The rain, we've been getting a lot of rain and stuff. The squash has been doing good, and the cucumbers too. But I'm vegetable out. I am so done with it. My tomatoes, I was really disappointed because I was really wanting to get a bunch of them, blanch them, and kind of mush them up and put them in Ziploc freezer bags and freeze them. But we were getting a lot of rain there before they could even get big. They were bursting. They look terrible. I don't have no big tomatoes on there like I thought I was. So I end up, pretty soon I'm just gonna chop that all up and just kind of work it into the ground, let it all sit there and dry up and rot up and do its thing. And if we're still here next year, where everything's going crazy, then I'll redo that garden. And hopefully we'll have a better crop. You see the squash just started just climbing over. But oh mercy, it's been nuts. They got a pretty yard. I like those bushes. I can't have stuff like that with mocha. Or destroy them. Well, they do have a little fence thing around, but you'll still find a way to get in there. I got too much stuff in here. Well, that's what Clarksville Digger's been doing. And we're alive, still kicking. Joanne's, she's stabled off. She's kind of plateaued out. And she's through with her therapy. The speech and learning, I guess with her kind of plateauing out, they couldn't really do much more. And so I was going off in another direction of home therapy, so to speak. Some little things been working, but it's just one of them things that's just going to take time, you know. And there's a chance she may never get back to where she was 100%. But, you know, like I said before, and I tell people, she's still alive and she's with me. And that's the most I can ask for. So everything will work its way out. Just got to trust God. I've been letting a lot of things go. I had to tear up some of my deck over here. It wasn't because of that box, but I had always noticed there's a little pitch. And when I was doing the extension on this, back when I was rebuilding the deck, I forgot to put support right there. So over a period of time, it was just kind of valleying out, and I kind of stomped my foot on it, and it kind of gave a little more, and I thought, rut-row. So I had to go in and put another brace there. And some of the residue of one that I had, I was using that as a brace on my floor jack to push the floor up, that's right. But I was replacing all that with new wood. Actually that's the post that I was cutting from. I had a long one out there on the garden, but it's got so many cracks and stuff all in it, and I was trying to use sealer to seal them, and I thought, nah, I'm not going to use that for deck support. So fortunately, they weren't super expensive, but I got to get back in here now and do some weed eating. Front yard's still looking the same. Lately, I've been cutting my front yard. Man, that looks pretty, don't it? There is not a scalped place on there. And I've been using my reel mowers. Now this one is my best one. I got using it right now for boot stand. It's made by Remington. And with these selectors, I can really work down the closeness. I've got it about as close as I can cut without scalping it. I mean, I have to kind of push it a little bit hard to do it. But on the last cut, man, it done great. I'm really happy the way that front yard turned out. Oh man, just taking care of business one day at a time, folks. And taking care of the wife. Fall is getting ready to come, and late fall and through the winter, this boy's gonna be back out digging again. Everything it'll be cooling, and a lot of ground cover will be dying off. Snakes will be going back in their holes, and the ticks, and they won't be out there to pester me. So I'm looking forward to that. Well, we just want to say hi to you, and just throw a little filler video out, and Just let you know we're still hanging in. Y'all have a blessed day, Joanne. We do appreciate you. Thank you for following. Thank you for hanging on. We'll see you again soon. Clarksville Diggers. We're out here. Bye-bye.